In this workflow, I'm going to show you how to create some 3D text, animate it in 3ds Max, and then bring it into InfraWorks 360. So this is our 3ds Max interface. I'm going to go to the tab over here and select the shape tool. Go to text, click in the center of the screen here. And you can see here I've got some text that I've typed in previously. By default we'll say max text, so you just go here and type in the text. You can type in the size. I want my text size to be, say, 300 centimeters. I can just hit Z to do zoom extents here. I then want to extrude it to give it a bit of depth. So in my modify tab, there's a modifier list you can choose from. I've got some bookmarked here. I'm going to go to extrude, and I've extruded at 1 centimeter. Maybe you could go 2 or 3. I'm going to go 5. And then finally, what I want to do here for the actual creation of the text, just go to the material editor. I've got a color I've created with a diffuse yellow color here. A quick thing to note, make sure you're using these standard materials. Just drag and drop that across, and now we have our text. Next thing I want to do is to go to our rotate tool here and rotate it so it's up into the Z-axis. So I'm just going to rotate it on the X-axis here. So just go 90 degrees. Now we have our Martin Place text. And then finally, to get this spinning, I want to use our animation kind of timeline tool here to create that. So what I've got is I've got my timeline set to 720 frames. You can configure this here under the rescale time tool in time configuration. Leave the rest on defaults. I then want to actually record the spinning here. So I'm going to go auto key. It's going to bring up the screen outline as being red here, and I'm going to do a transform type in as opposed to manually doing it. I want it to spin around 360 degrees, but just sort of slowly stop before it starts again. So I'm going to go 359.9, hit return, and now that is going to start spinning. So if I hit play, no, it didn't. So quick point to note. When you do go and do this, make sure you've got it going to the last frame here. So go last frame, go to end, now type in 359.9. You'll see here it's created the two little keyframes down the bottom here, and now we have some spinning text. So make sure you don't miss that step, and now we have some spinning text. So from here, to bring this into InfraWorks, I'm going to go and export the file as a DAE. You can see here I'm just going to override this one, save that, make sure you've got bake animation turned on, go OK, and now when we go to InfraWorks, I can go to my data sources here, 3D model, navigate to Martin Place text. It needs to be configured, so up here we just double click on it. We put it on furniture. Just check it in the preview. You can see here the textures come through. It's spinning around. Geolocation, I'm just going to go center 2D because I'm not using real world coordinates. And interactive placing. And here it is in our view, spinning around. Our animation is turned on in visual effects there on the left. Double click. Close and refresh. Let it just recalculate the model, the information. If you want to speed this up, you can turn off high visual quality and animation, and then by just selecting that text I can move it up to the location I want. I can also scale it if I wasn't happy with the text height, so maybe I want it to be 1 meter high, and that's sort of sitting about where I want it. Turn back on animation, turn back on visual effects, and now we have some spinning text in our InfraWorks 360.